Alright, I get it. I'm a little late to the whole Tfue Faze Clan drama that has been going on for the past few days or so. And to be honest with you, I just wanted to give this story enough time to breathe. I saw so many YouTubers talking about this drama and talking about the lawsuit, but there was no factual information presented. It was all speculation up until today. And I think a case like this, a story like this, where one person fills out a lawsuit against another party, you have to wait, right? Like, that's exactly what I did. So today we actually got some news, some factual information, and not speculation, and it really leans the whole story in one person's favor. Now, I'm going to get into the backgrounds as well as the specifics, guys, but don't forget to drop a like. It is greatly appreciated on the channel. Only takes about 2 or 3 seconds of your time. And if you're new to the channel, you happen to stumble upon this video, hit that subscribe button and that bell next to the subscribe button next to my name. But yeah, let's talk about it. So, if you guys don't know, Tfue is a very popular Fortnite influencer. He's on YouTube, he's on Twitch, and his claim to fame was his Fortnite skills. Just to gauge how popular this guy is, he surpassed Ninja in Fortnite Twitch viewership, which is absurd. Yeah, this guy's a pretty big deal. He makes a lot of money on these social media platforms, or does he? Now, on the other hand, we have Faze Clan, another company, particularly Faze Banks, has been stirring up a lot of issues on social media about this lawsuit, and he's actually kind of let the emotions get the best of him on social media. If you checked out his Twitter right now, it's an absolute mess, cussing everywhere. But regardless, I really want to keep this whole story pretty unbiased until we actually get to the factual information. Faze Clan has done so much for esports. They've done so much for the popularity of Call of Duty. They've done a lot for influencers. I don't know the specifics that other contracts have been filled out with other YouTubers and other popular esports players with Faze Clan, but you know, Faze Clan in general to the public eye has done a lot, and they've done a lot of great things, like I said before, for esports, for the popularity of Call of Duty. Like, I can go back 10 years ago when Call of Duty was even a thing then, and they were making sniper montages, and they were doing a lot to, you know, kind of get hype surrounded around that title, around that franchise, right? So they've done a lot. So now we have to talk about basically the lawsuit. I'm not going to go into specifics, but Tfue did claim that Faze Clan was taking an egregious amount of money from him in revenue cuts. They've done a lot to basically suppress any other opportunities to acquire other brand deals. Like, for example, let's say, I don't know the specifics about these type of stories, but let's say Faze Clan, you know, has some type of sponsorship with Mountain Dew. Tfue can't sign some type of thing for a competitive company of, you know, whatever Mountain Dew is assigned to. So that essentially shut down a lot of opportunities for Tfue, according to his lawsuit. And he also claimed that Faze Clan forced him to go into a house with other creators, and then, you know, he was basically forced or almost forced to drink alcohol in one of these houses. So there's a lot of, you know, sticky situations to deal with in this lawsuit. Some of it can be subjective, but when you get down to it, he's essentially filing a suit against Faze Clan for taking advantage of the revenue cuts that he's been, you know, kind of getting from YouTube, from Twitch, from other brand deals, etc., etc. So I'm going to give you guys the graph right now. And on the left-hand side, we have Tfue's earnings cut and Faze Clan's earnings cut. Now, according to Faze Clan on an official statement, they've only took about $60,000 from Tfue, but that whole statement doesn't seem to be true, because if you look at the Faze Clan revenue cuts, it's absolutely ridiculous how much money they're getting from this influencer. And like I said before, the bias might set in here because I'm a YouTube content creator myself. I've been assigned to a multi-channel network, and they've done a lot for me. I will give them that. But when it gets down to it, when you're taking a cut of my revenue, you better be living up to the resources that you have available to make me have the opportunity to make even more money. And in this case, where this graph is shown, I can almost guarantee no amount of opportunities or resources Faze Clan can provide to Tfue that would make this revenue cut actually worth it. So let's run through them real quick. Brand deals brought in by Faze Clan. Faze Clan takes 80% of that revenue from Tfue, and this is a kind of subjective topic to talk about, because let's say, for example, Faze Clan, they're partnered with Coca-Cola or whatever it is, Mountain Dew, but then, Mountain Dew specifically reaches out to Tfue without the mention of Faze Clan. Just because Faze Clan has a connection with Mountain Dew, that means they're going to take 80% of the revenue from Tfue? That's a little sketchy, right? Like, that's a subjective issue, and Tfue should be able to fight each and every specific brand deal that Faze Clan is not technically being a part of, but then claiming that they are a part of it, right? So, like, that's a whole sticky situation in itself, but let's just keep it simple. Let's just say Faze Clan has given Tfue opportunities. Then I guess, yeah, like, that whole section could be nice. That, the fact that Tfue's earning money, even though like without Faze Clan he wouldn't be getting these sponsorship and brand deals, I get that. But you have that whole complex where, if Faze Clan has some type of company and Tfue signs with a competitor, he won't be able to because he's signed with Faze Clan. So that's a very, very big problem. He could technically be making more money with all the other opportunities that he would have at his disposal. Now, if you look at in-game sticker and merchandise, like whatever, 50-50 split, that's kind of high, I guess, depending on how Faze Clan defines that. That's a pretty big chunk as well. Brand deals, another 50-50 split. Appearance fees, another 50-50 split, guys. Like, that's absurd. Let's say Tfue goes out to some kind of event or something like that, and it gets paid for it. Faze Clan takes 50% of that. And then one of the biggest deals here, and to be honest with you, it's kind of funny how they don't show his social media revenue cuts and all those earnings and stuff like that. I'm sure Faze Clan takes a nice chunk out of that as well. But in the statement that Faze Clan brought out, they claim that they did not take any prize money, but in this specific split, in this specific contract factual graph, it says that Faze Clan has taken 20% of Tfue's prize money and prize earnings through Fortnite tournaments. I'm sure you guys knew that already. That's a pretty big deal, because this only makes Faze Clan's credibility that much worse, since they came out with an official statement claiming they only took $60,000. Yeah, I guess that's believable, but then when you say you haven't taken any prize money and any prize earnings, and then in the contract it says you're gonna take 20% of his earnings, you kind of lose credibility there. And that's why I think Tfue is going to win this lawsuit and win this case, guys. I mean, just looking at these revenue cuts alone without the actual social media revenue earnings and how that splits out, this is an egregious amount of money to be taking from a YouTuber and an influencer in general. I don't care how much money Tfue is making, okay? When you take advantage of an influencer, that's a pretty big problem. And when I don't know how the actual contract is set up, but when you try to hide these specific type of things on the influencer, yeah, that's just absolutely not right. And I don't know the actual court term for it, but Tfue will easily be able to win this case just based off of these revenue cuts and earnings alone. I mean, this is absolutely ridiculous, the fact that a company is even doing this and taking this much money from Tfue. And to be honest with you, if Faze Clan is doing this to Tfue, probably the biggest Fortnite streamer out right now, what are they doing to other YouTubers and influencers and Twitch streamers that aren't as big as this guy? Are they just absolutely destroying them in terms of the revenue cut? Like, it might not be a 50-50 split for all these other influencers. I know that's speculation, but it's based off of the fact that there is truth to this revenue cut. It's just really, really ridiculous, the fact that, third-party companies can do this to the biggest influencer. And I get it, right? Esports has basically been great because of Faze Clan. I might be giving Faze Clan too much credit there, but I gotta give them their props in the past. But this type of contract is absurd. It is ridiculous. I can't even begin to describe how advantageous this is. It's very, very scummy for a brand like Faze to do this. And Faze Banks, like I said before, he's actually letting his emotions get the best of him. He's cursing out Tfue on social media. He's cursing out a lot of people that, are with Tfue in this lawsuit and in this case. And it's just not a good look for Faze Clan, guys. Like, I hate to break it to you. If you like Faze Clan a lot, like, this is a pretty big deal and a really bad situation for FaZe Banks and basically the people that are involved in this suit. But most of all, guys, I want to hear your comments down below. Do you think Tfue's going to win this lawsuit and this case? Do you think FaZe Clan is going to crumble to a certain extent because of the lawsuit and how it's actually panned out so far? And yeah, I also want to know what you guys have to say about the revenue cuts. I mean, even if you're not a YouTuber, you could pretty much tell that this is unfair and unjust. Even if Tfue's making a lot of money, these revenue cuts, in my opinion, are absolutely absurd. Don't forget to drop a like, guys. It is greatly appreciated. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Hit that bell next to the subscribe button next to my name. Follow me on Twitter. I'm basically posting every day about thoughts and updates about the drama and anything that goes with my videos, guys. So, hope you all did enjoy. I'm Cryptix, getting 80% of my revenue taken away by FaZe Clan, and I'm signing off.